our opinion, being American revolves around our given freedoms. One of the most important of these freedoms is the freedom of religion.
This gives us the ability to practice what we want openly with very little restrictions, which means that we can choose what we will and all be equal.
But contrary to popular belief, we believe that throughout history and even in today's American society, some religions aren't equally as accepted as others.
Religious freedom has always been a touchy subject. The first pilgrims came to America to escape religious persecution in England, but even when they came, they discriminated others for their religious views and beliefs. On April 21st, 1649, the Toleration Act was passed by the Maryland Assembly, which provided protection to Roman Catholics against Protestant harassment and discrimination. This was a huge problem and became worse due to the growing power of Oliver Cromwell in England.
Do you believe in American history that every religion has had the same and equal rights when it comes to practicing and what they would like to do openly?
No, I don't really believe everyone's had a fair shake in it. You know, since the time of the Puritans first landing, Puritans kind of pushed their own agenda. They were trying to escape the Catholics in England, and they were kind of always pushing, so they kind of brought their own agenda in. Of course, they clashed with other groups as other ethnic groups brought their religions in, and thus it kind of became the very dominant religion was.
America has always been based off of freedom, but some of our religions don't get the same rights to practice what they want openly. They don't get to fully openly practice because their religious views and practices differ from the norm previously established by American society, even though America was established by immigrants with many different religious backgrounds.
Catholicism really did not hit its dominance until we started expanding westerly, and the expansion of Hispanics coming into the United States and the Irish coming in. So it took a little more time. I think it was just the domination to dominate the other religions because there was less numbers of them. And of course, you know, when you're less numbers, the minority, and everything's kind of skewed towards the majority normally.
I'll say it again, as we approach the end of the year, you know, we're getting near that beautiful Christmas season that people don't talk about anymore. They don't use the word Christmas because it's not politically correct. You go to department stores and they'll say Happy New Year, and they'll say other things, and it'll be red, they'll have it painted, but they don't say, well, guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again.
In 1635, Roger Williams was banished from Massachusetts. He was banished because he argued against civil punishments for religious crimes, but this was for the best. Roger later founded the town of Providence, and more specifically a place of refuge for people who were looking for religious freedom.
Why do you believe that some religions historically have been discriminated more than others?
You could maybe call it just slight xenophobia. You know, if someone believes something different, that especially if you don't understand it, it kind of throws off your belief system. So fear of the unknown is what it boils down to, especially if you're a Christian-based religion, and then here comes Hinduism, which is very, very different from what you're used to. Bringing that into the mix, well, that does create a little bit of fear.
People stereotype each other based on many different things. Most commonly, people judge others based on their religious ideology. One of the biggest religious groups in America is Christianity, so the vast majority of people are exposed to their religion or are Christians themselves. When an American citizen sees someone practicing something untraditional to common American culture, it often leads to harsh judgment of them, leaving some with an unfair image in everyday society.
Stereotyping, yeah, I think we're wired to do it in a sense. When you see someone and you kind of understand know their religion, there's a preset parameters of understanding. Okay, if they believe, if they're this religion, well, that means that this, and this are usually followed behind it because of just the understanding of it. Okay, if you deal with somebody who's Hindu, of course, you're not going to eat beef. If you have Jews or a Muslim, they're not going to deal with pork. They need special, either halal or kosher food. So I think there is some stereotype that's naturally going to take place, though. I think when somebody brings out says, well, I don't really believe that this part of that religion, that usually is more of a, that's a shock to the system more than anything else. But I think stereotyping is just part of the understanding process. once you understand and what someone religion believes, well, you automatically kind of have a set kind of rule book in our heads.
Every religion has perverts and psychopaths who try to hijack it. ISIS is as much Islamic as the KKK is Christian. Don't they have a cross? Don't they do everything in the name of religion and Christ? Don't they believe that Christ compels them to lynch and kill people of African descent?
As we stated earlier, we concur that religious freedom is a key component to truly being American. In America, people may practice what they want whenever they desire or choose to not practice at all.
But saying that, we understand that true religious freedom cannot be achieved while still ensuring the safety of American citizens due to harmful practices and religious prejudice.
Even with these complications, being American is shown through strides made to ensure religious freedom for all while keeping people safe and maintaining religious security.